So this is how to completely change your sleep schedule around. So this is really for the people that are into bodybuilding or being healthy. If you're working a 9-to-5 job that is going to change you from day shift to night shift, that's going to be really difficult and it's going to affect your sleep if you're changing from day shift to night shift. So for you people that need to get quality sleep, even with these changes, this video is for you. Whether you're doing night shift or you're traveling, you're going to be experiencing really bad jet lag. This sleep technique is the most optimal one for getting good sleep regardless of your sleep schedule. So if you're following this technique, you will still be optimally getting the exact amount of sleep you would need if you were just basically sleeping your normal nights. You're going to be optimally changing your sleep schedule without feeling tired the next day. You will not be affecting your REM sleep at all, and it's a good way to adjust your circadian rhythm without messing up your REM sleep. Attention! This may not work for everyone based on certain lifestyle habits and sleeping patterns. I will only be explaining what I did to help myself for you to have something to try out for you to continue living fatigue free. This is what I did to give myself enough energy to hit the gym after a harsh sleeping pattern change from working morning shifts to night shifts successfully. I'm not a sleep doctor in any way, shape, or form, but I believe I have taught myself that I have full control over myself, whether or not I'm gonna get good sleep or not. From experimentation and self-research. To ensure this method's going to work, let's go over some ways to get better sleep, because better sleep is going to help us out with this whole process. If you're struggling to get 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep, you're gonna wanna focus on some of the things to improve your sleep before you give this a shot. So the most important ways to get better sleep is by keeping a pretty decent, healthy diet. Also a good firm mattress and your lifestyle habits. If you smoke and drink regularly, this is going to affect your REM and your circadian rhythm. I do have a video on how to quit vaping if you want to go back and watch that one, if you're really serious about this. If you have poor REM sleep prior to doing this, I would recommend you get your REM sleep going a little bit better. And we're going to be going over how to improve your REM sleep, because poor REM sleep is going to affect your performance when you try this sleep pattern change. If you can successfully flip-flop your sleeping schedule, there's a very high chance you will not be tired the next day. You will still feel like you are 100%. Poor diet, a poor lifestyle is going to dictate all of that. Magnesium and zinc are really good natural supplements. They are good sleep aids, and a lot of healthy foods have unprocessed magnesium and zinc. So this is vitamins that aren't made in a factory. A lot of healthy foods just contain magnesium and zinc. So you can consume zinc and magnesium through foods as well, which I highly recommend you at least try out. You're gonna want high levels of zinc and magnesium. You're not gonna be playing with a full deck of cards if you're just taking magnesium and you're just taking a zinc pill. You're gonna want foods that have zinc and magnesium as well. Now this does not mean take 3 to 4 magnesium and zinc pills. Like I said, you're just gonna want to take 1 magnesium pill, 1 zinc pill, and then the foods that contain zinc and magnesium, which is spinach, avocados, nuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and almonds are all high in zinc and magnesium. So you're gonna wanna throw those into your diet as well, along with taking the pill. So like right here, I'm taking magnesium supplements and I'm taking a chelated zinc. You can just do normal zinc, but I'm doing the zinc chelate. 400 milligrams of magnesium, 50 milligrams of zinc. I do those before bed, and on top of that, I'm eating all the foods that contain zinc and magnesium as well. Another way to improve your REM is by avoiding drinking water and caffeine before bed. You don't want to be drinking water 3 hours before you go to sleep. If you're drinking your water less than 3 hours before sleep, you're gonna have to wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. And that's gonna affect your REM sleep because you're waking up in the middle of the night. You want uninterrupted sleep. And the same thing goes for caffeine. The caffeine is gonna affect your circadian rhythm. If you're taking caffeine under 8 hours before you go to bed, it might be hard for you to fall asleep. And that's what's gonna affect your circadian rhythm, is you not going to bed at the same time every single night, because the caffeine is keeping you up a little bit later. It might even keep you up all night. So if I were you, I would only take caffeine before noon. No evening caffeine for you anymore. If you're changing your sleep habits, if you gotta go from day shift to night shift, or you're gonna experience jet lag and you wanna optimally change your sleep pattern without feeling tired the next day, sleep is recovery, so muscle building, it's gonna alter your recovery as well. So taking naps is going to affect your performance if you're gonna wanna change your sleep patterns. Humans shouldn't really be taking naps anyways. Humans aren't really designed for naps. When humans aren't exposed to sunlight all day, they are gonna get tired, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Modern day humans are taking naps even though they're not supposed to be doing it. We're actually going to use our naps as an advantage to change our sleeping pattern. So save those naps for when you're gonna actually need them, which I will be explaining eventually. We're still gonna get over some more things to help get your REM sleep up first. So instead of taking a nap, you're gonna be really exhausted. So get up, go do some homework, go hit the gym, go eat some extra food, go do whatever you gotta do to keep yourself awake, and just do not lay down. If you have to take a nap, don't lay there and suffer, because you're eventually just gonna take a nap. So just get up, go do something. Now that we got a grasp on improving our sleep by breaking these bad habits and putting some discipline into our lifestyle, we are ready to have a successful sleep pattern change without being tired the very next day. So being healthy is going to strengthen your body, and it's going to make you strong enough to endure these kind of changes, these sleep pattern changes. You're going to adapt to it a lot easier because you're eating healthier, putting more vitamins in your body that's helped strengthening you. There's been times where I had to work 12-hour shifts for work. I had to change my sleep pattern as well. And eating healthy and just being healthy in general helped me power through those stressful times of sleep pattern changes and not being home all day because I'm working on a 12-hour shift. So if you're changing over to night shift, first thing you need to do is figure out what time you have to wake up for your night shift as opposed to the time that you normally do. I made this 24-hour clock for you guys to help you figure out what time you need to start waking up. Your boss probably told you what time work starts and you're probably kind of freaking out because you never did a change like this before. So I made this little list right here to help you guys out. If you normally wake up at 6 a.m. and go to bed at 10 p.m. for example, let's say you gotta work night shifts and go to bed at 6 a.m. now. You'd have to wake up at 2 p.m. to get your 8 hours of sleep. If you get 7 hours a night, you'd wake up at 1 p.m. If you get 6 hours a night, you'd wake up at noon. So this is where the nap comes into play. Chances are you are a day person, so I want you to take this 4-hour nap in between the period of the time that you wake up and the time that you need to wake up for night shifts. With this 4-hour nap, you can take a melatonin pill as well to help you and try to get that solid 4-hour nap in. And if you can't do that, then just make it 2, just make it 1 hour. Just do whatever you can. Just try to get a nap in. At first I said don't take your naps anymore, because the nap is now playing into the role of helping you get your sleep schedule changed without being tired. So the formula for this to do it yourself is however many hours of sleep you get a night, cut that number in half, so divide by 2. This is going to get the duration of the nap time that you should take. Number of hours you sleep divided by 2 equals the amount of hours that your nap is going to be. Now take your nap time in hours and subtract that by the time you need to start waking up for night shifts. That will give you the exact amount of time that you need to take your nap. Now take this nap once and you don't need to worry about it ever again until you make your change back to day shifts. That's how you swap your sleep from day shift to night shift. Now what if you need to change your sleep schedule only slightly? For example, instead of starting work at 6 a.m. you start at 3 p.m. This may still alter your time and your performance if you're still not used to changing your sleep schedule even slightly. What I personally would do is just stay up super late and then wake up late. Or you can follow the same formula except cut your nap time in half again and take the nap at your desired time. So that's how to do it, folks. You need to change your sleep schedule from day shift to night shift. That is how to do it. That is the most optimal way to do it. For you bodybuilders out there trying to get jacked, trying to always keep your recovery time on check, that is how to successfully change your sleep. And now you don't need to worry about messing your sleep schedule up, and you don't need to worry about a night where your body doesn't recover properly.